grid forming the city's waiting for its first breath of speed. Better hope the engines don't stall, the lights go green. The telemetry feed stayed thinner, silence thick as the smog over the docks. V slid into the Ferrari F40, but the city's pulse remained a blur between moves, between truths, between the next hit of tune and the next flatline. Just lost its lift from P11 to P13. Reed aces smirking in the rear view. Tracks tightening, gaps closing fast. V slithers past Veg Spoon, snatching P6 with a 105 kph surge through the north tunnel. Gap ahead shrinks, gap behind closes like a fist. V just got scored. Veg Spoon's got the lead, and V stuck in the dirt. V just got bumped from 6th to 7th, 0. Kane's in the driver's seat now. That tunnel's got a short memory and V's got a long gap to make up. V just got yanked back by Dyes. P8, 34 kph tunnels coming up. Better hope that gap don't close faster than your brakes. P6 just hit the concrete, speed dropped 100 kph, cars still intact but stuck. Gap behind's closing fast. V just got dropped to P8, yet Dyes is shadow. That gap's closing fast. V slithers past Jet Dyes, squeezing into P7 with a 22m gap to the front. The tunnel's breath is hot behind 3m, closing fast. Launch. V's wheels scream. Tire smoke. This isn't a start, it's a detonation. Contact ahead. P5 drops 107 kph, health at 65%. Tunnel's got a new dent. Launch is green. V, you're off the line like a junkyard dog with a flamethrower. V just asked physics for Mercer brakes, hit the floor. Wheels scream, and the street's about to cry.
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
You're tuned to Night City Chronicles.
Probably some cyber psycho again, but I'll handle it. Say, any update on my overtime bonus? Dispatch?
V just shaved 6 seconds off the street. 125 kph. 4th gear tunnels calling his name. just shaved a
Code 0.
second off
I
the
repeat,
tunnel's
Code 0
curse.
in this area.
The
All
street's
units
getting shorter fast.
Zoom normal duties.
V just ripped the track apart, leaping from 120 to 123 in the north. Tunnel gap ahead shrinking like a cop's patience. V slingshots past Flux Drake. Asphalt screaming under tires, now the tunnels are long. Winding threat. P4. 92 kph and the gap behind's closing like a fist. The city hums with the static of 1,000 unspoken threats, each step through its labyrinth a reminder that the fight isn't over, it's just waiting for the next pulse of chaos to pick up. Anya's gap's closing fast, 27 meters in a heartbeat. The tunnel's got her back, but the pack's right on her tail. P4/13 hits a speed drop, 95 kph, health down 3.0%. Track's got a mind of its own in the North Tunnel. Grid forming, the city's waiting for its first breath of chaos. Better hope the engines don't stall, the sirens do. V just dropped from P11 to P13. Cass Cross is smocking past. You're stuck in the dust, buddy. Launch. V's wheels scream no traction, no mercy. This one's gonna be a burner. V slithers past Blade Ferreira, snaking into P11 with a 287m lead. Still got 12 to go, but the stadium's got teeth. Speeds up, gaps closing behind. This ain't a walk in the park. V just asked physics for Mercer brakes hit the floor wheels lock and the street's about to meet the pavement. V just nailed a 2 kph spike through the downtown gears, tracks tightening and the street's about to bite. Gaps widening, someone's losing traction in the rain-slicked stadium stretch. Better hold that lead or you're gonna see a lot of rubber burn. The city hums with the static of 1,000 half-remembered whispers, each street a corridor of unresolved tension, each corner a possible exit or a trap. The air smells of burnt chrome and unspoken debts, and the weight of the afterlife drags on every step. V just asked physics for Mercer, guess it's gonna have to answer. Braking at 0.00 G? That's not a stop. That's a prayer. Launch. These wheels scream as the nitro hits 0.00 G. No mercy, no brakes. Sky's gaps closing fast, 24 meters and counting. Keep that speed up or someone's gonna catch up. V just ripped a 3 kph boost out of nowhere, screeching past the city limits like a bat out of hell. The street's gonna cry when it sees this speed spike. Frey in Berlin's gaps closing fast, 1.5 km to go, but that 430 m behind. Better watch that rear bumper. Frey in Berlin's gaps closing fast, 23 meters in the last lap. Keep the pressure on, or that lead's slipping. V just hit a speed spike, leaping from 120 to 120 kph like a caffeinated raccoon on a caffeine crash. Tracks getting tighter and the gap behind's about to close like a hungry cock. Impact spike delta V 0.0 m/s at a known speed. Contacts on the line, someone's got a hell of a brake job. Berlin's gaps vanish, no room for error. P10/13s in the crosshair, speeds crawling and the track's got teeth. The final straight of the P10 was a bloodbath. V's chrome-plated chassis screeching through the rain-slicked streets of Night City's eastern eddies. Blade Encos's Tiger Tours GP sliced through the chaos, its twin plasma rifles blazing trails of fire across the finish line. V's reputation took a hit, the crowd's jeers echoing through the neon haze as the street surgeon's pride bled with the dust of another near-miss. But in the shadows a new name was whispered, not as a hero but as a ghost still chasing the afterlife. Grid forming, the city's breath held, waiting for the first tire to screech. You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. chronicler. Sprint race starts in the city. Who's first off the line? V's wheels bite the asphalt, tires scream, and the city's heartbeat sinks with the engine's roar. What does this feel like? Like a bullet in the gut and the streets about to split. Taken silhouette flickered in the static, a ghost of chrome slipping through the cracks of a city that's always been one move ahead. Somewhere in the maze of Night City, V is still figuring out which way the wind's blowing and which streets are already gone. V slingshots past Vera, glass asphalt screaming under V's wheels. Downtown's corners are tightening, and Knight's got 12 more to break. V just got schooled. Zero Kane's got the lead, and you're 7 deep in this mess. V slingshots past Zero Kane, now breathing down his neck through Nike's twisting streets. That gap's closing fast, better hope the rear view doesn't catch fire. Ink Stroud's gaps widening like a bad break, belt is falling back, and the pressure's building like a riot in the streets. V slingshots past the pack, snatching third with a wheelie that'd make a roller coaster jealous. Zero Kane's rear bumper's now a trophy on V's dashboard.
Activity in Haywood.
Roger that, dispatch. This is 331 responding. It's my neighborhood. I'll take you for tacos sometime.
Launch. V's wheels scream no traction, no mercy. This ain't a test, it's a wake-up call.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
V just slipped from P8 to P13. Vex Graves is all over M now. Tracks shifting to Arcade Fire, and V's lost the race. V slingshots past Tempest Ace, snatching back 6 meters with a grip. Heavy Knight's corner's got a new favorite. It's not the leader. V just got schooled. Zora Easton's pulling away like a bullet. V's in the dust. 13 meters back. V slithers past Zora Easton, squeezing into third with a 4-meter gap on the leader. The Arcade Fire track's tight corners are testing everyone's nerves. Stay sharp, this isn't over yet.
Suspect has disappeared. All units on site continue searching the area.
NCPD! Hold your fire!
V just took a brutal speed drop. Critical health at 0.331, barely holding on. Reed Ace's gap closing fast, 20 meters now, and the pressure's in his grill. Stay sharp, or that backmocker's gonna eat your lunch. The city hums with the static of 1,000 half-started conversations, each one a thread in the web of something just out of reach. V moves through the haze, a shadow between the neon and the concrete, waiting for the next pulse of the afterlife to sync with the rhythm of the streets. Grid forming, the city's waiting for its first breath of speed. Let the engines roar. These hit the line like a greased-up nightmare. 0.00 G, no mercy, no brakes. The street's about to scream. Launch is green, V. You're off the line like a John Card dog with a flamethrower. Speed's already past 120. V just asked physics for mercy, brake lights flaring like a neon prayer. The street's about to see a new kind of crash. Launch. V's wheels scream. No traction, no mercy. This isn't a start, it's a bullet. You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. Launch is green, V. You're not even out of the garage yet. Better hope your wheels don't melt the first turn. V just asked physics for mercy. Physics obliged. Brakes screech, tires scream, the world slows. The city hummed with the static of 1,000 half-started stories, each street corner a potential ambush, each alley a dead end. V moved through the haze, boots crunching on broken glass, chasing something that slipped away like chum in the rain. V just asked physics for mercy and physics said, "Not today, buddy." Brakes screech, wheels lock, and the pavement's about to get a new best friend. V just got bumped from 7th to 8th cell. Warden's pulling ahead like a boss. North Tunnel to Golden Lane. V's creeping at 36 kph. 1M behind cell. 19M gap closing fast. V slithers past Echo Column, squeezing into P6 like a sneaky feral. North Tunnel's tight but the gap's closing fast, better watch that rear bumper. V just asked physics for Mercer brake lights flicker like a dying neon sign. Slow down or I'm gonna have to drag you. V just hit a speed spike, leaping from 119 to 121 kph in the North Tunnel. Gap ahead shrinking fast, time to push harder. Contact ahead. P9 drops 2 kph. 4.6% health gone, still limping through Goldny Wacky. V slithers past face scorn, squeezing into P8 like a greasy needle. North Tunnel's tightest turn. V's got an 8M lead on the next lap. Better hope the new angle bars doesn't swallow them. Contact ahead. P8/9 slows to crawl. 0 kph. 5M gap to go. Carter Quill's gaps closing fast, 8 meters in a heartbeat. Stay sharp, the tunnel's got eyes. Launch. These wheels scream tires smoke and the street's about to split in two. V slithers past static cross, squeezing into P7 with a 19M gap to the lead. The tunnel's breath is hot behind, don't let that gap close.
Stop it!
Grid forming, the city's waiting for a reason to panic. Stay sharp, the race ain't started yet. V just asked physics for Mercer brakes hit the floor, wheel tunnels scream and the world slows to a stop. The telemetry feed stays thin, a ghost of data flickering between the edges of the city's neon haze, just enough to know that somewhere in night, City of Fight ended, a vehicle left, and the Aventador slid into the dark like a whisper from the afterlife. The city holds its breath, waiting for the next move. V just asked physics for mercy and physics said, "Not today, buddy. Braking at 0.00 G. That's not stopping, that's wishing you were." V just asked physics for mercy, turns out it's a jerk. Brakes hit 0, speed, still spinning. V just asked physics for mercy and physics said, "You're welcome, son." Brakes screech like a banshee on a meth binge. V just asked physics for mercy, guess the universe decided to say nope. Exclamation. V slithers past bricks, moss and the sluice, now in 5.4 and gap ahead, still slogging at 9 kph, but the race is finally breathing. V slingshots past the pack. Sable Vespa now trailing like a lost puppy in the sewers. That move, pure chaos, and it's working. V slithers past Vex Finn in the sewers, slick as a rat in a drain. Now V's 3. With a 20m gap to the lead, can they keep this up? Just got a turbo boost in the sewers, 124 kph, still in fourth, throttle wide open and the gap behind's closing fast. V slingshots past Blaine Finn in the sewer tunnels, tyres screeching as the lead grows. That move, pure Night City magic. V slams the brakes, physics screaming in the background. The chassis screams, tires screech, and the road wonders if it's still standing. V's in the sewers nailing 116 kph, closing in on the leader with a 109m gap time to shift the rhythm. You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. V's got the juice, the needle's past 120, and the street's getting a taste of hell.
We have an 0211 in Westbrook. Any units in the area?
V slithers past Blaine Finn in the sewers, nose nearly scraping the concrete. Leads tight but the gutter's wide. V's grin is wider.
Pool is clogged again. I fucking quit.
Launch is green. V, you're out of the gate like a junkyard fire. The city hums with the static of 1,000 half-finished stories, and the telemetry's silence is a warning something's moving in the arch and it's not coming out. V just asked physics for mercy. Physics said, "Not today, buddy. Hard break at 0.00 G. Someone's about to learn the meaning of impact."
Careful, why don't you? Ah! Hold it!
Launch. V's wheelies are scorching the concrete. No traction, just fire and fury. The Chronicler. The green light blinks. V's neon Viper slithers. First tires screech. Engine roars. The city's heartbeat sinks with the race. V's rhythm shift hits. Engine roars. Tires scream. The gap closes on the B line. Launch. V's wheels scream as the block launches. No traction, no mercy, just pure unfiltered speed. taken silhouette vanished into the eddies of the 21st district, its chrome glinting like a ghost in the rain. The city holds its breath again.
Howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. city hums with the static of 1,000 half-started conversations, each street corner a dead end, each alley ruined, no signal, no story, just the weight of movement without direction. city hums with the static of 1,000 unspoken deals, every street a corridor of half-truths and missed connections. V moves, but the city keeps moving. 2 dots somewhere in the gap, the afterlife waits.
Good shot. Guess it's you, man.
You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. city hums with the static of 1,000 unspoken threats, and the McLaren's engine purrs like a predator waiting to pounce. Still no signal, just the weight of movement and the ghost of a trail that won't stay buried.
All nearby units, suspicious activity reported in Pacifica.
What, in Pacifica? No way! Copy, dispatch. I'm en route.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
NCPD, drop your weapons.
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
The city hums with the static of 1,000 unspoken threats, each alley a possible exit, each rooftop a possible grave. The telemetry's silence isn't absence, it's the weight of every choice still to come. Previously on Night City Chronicles V, Level 20 burned through the final straits of the Midnight Circuit and the P10, their streets surge of reputation now a patchwork of triumph and near misses. The Afterlife Circuit left more than just smoke, it left V with a name whispered in the dark, and a trail of debts that don't pay in credits. The city's underbelly still hums with what V agreed to do, and what it cost. Now, the ghosts of old quests linger, and the streets of Night City are waiting for the next thought, and V isn't the same player who started this. The neon haze of Night City clings to the rain like a second skin dripping off the edges of the P10's scorched pavement. Somewhere in the distance a tune's engine coughs to life, cutting through the static hum of the city's pulse. V's fingers twitch, still keyed to the rhythm of combat even when the war is over. Impact spike Delta V 0.0m/s at a hand speed. Someone just got a free brake job, Balmer. Contact, we're chasing a ghost. V slams the brakes, physics screaming in the background. The pavement's about to start a new career as a pancake.
All available units. Disturbance reported in city center.
521, roger that. We're en route.
V just got schooled. Satirical conquerors in the mirror, smirking. V slithers past Vex Ward, squeezing through like a rogue data
Suspect's
packet.
vehicle has been located.
Central highway's
Details have been
curves are
sent.
tightening, V's rear tires smoking, but the lead's fading fast. You're tuned to Night City Chronicles.
All units. Suspect has evaded
V just
patrols.
ate the
Resume search
straightaway.
immediately.
123 kph, gear 4, throttle wide open. This isn't a race, it's a warning shot. V slingshots past the pack, snatching third with a burst of speed. Intraweb's rear bumper flaps like a startled dog again. Contact ahead. P2 speed drops to 89 kph, health at 0.133. This ain't looking good. V's pushing the needle, no wheels, just wind and wire. Speed's the only language. Contact ahead. P2 drops 25 kph. Health down 4.4%, still limping but not out yet. V just got punk jet steals in the mirror, smirking. You're 3 meters back and the pack's closing in.
Get away!
damn it! Had enough of this shit!
The city hums with the static of 1,000 overlapping conflicts, its neon veins pulsing with the weight of what's been left unsaid. Every step through its fractured streets feels like walking through a ghost town alive but waiting for the next shot to ring. Launch. These wheels scream off the line, tires smoking like a burnt-out fuse.
Where's the backup? So aggressive.
Unknown speed, no delta B, someone just stopped mid-air. Contacts on the line, let's find the ghost on the telemetry.
All nearby units, suspect is still at large in the area. All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
Roger. Probably some cyber psycho again, but I'll handle it.
The Fixer's got its eyes on Watson's pride. Pacifica's got its boots on the ground. Let's see who's ready to bleed.
Say, any update on my overtime bonus? Dispatch?
Launches green. V. You're off the line like a junk guard dog with a flamethrower. Let's see how long that 0.00 G lasts. 0 to 6 in a heartbeat. V's wheels scream, the streets about to bleed. City hummed with the static of 1,000 unspoken deals, every eddy thick with the weight of what's left to do. V moved through it like a ghost in the system, their path a flicker between the known, the next unknown. Launch. These wheels scream, no traction, no mercy, this thing's gonna burn. V slithers past Indraweb like a snake in the grass, now P9 still chasing the tunnel's ghost. The gap behind shrinks, the race just got livelier. Juno's aids gaps shrinking like a scared kid on the biker bar. She's closing in fast, 74 kph, the lead's getting shorter by the second. Impact spike Delta V 0.0 m/s at a known speed. Contact V, you're not dead, baby.
Blast the fucking head off! Kill the bitch! Nothing here.
Contact ahead. The egg drops 7 kph. 3.9% health gone, still limping through the tunnel. The North Tunnel's asphalt screamed under V's McLaren Senna GTR tires, clawing at the rain-slicked surface as the street surgeon carved through the final straight. Rival pressure spiked the gap, narrowing like a noose tightening around the neck of a ghost. V's hands never wavered, the engines roar, a heartbeat in sync with the pulse of the city. No enemies, just the weight of the track and the ghosts of past races. The finish line blurred, chrome and neon bleeding into the dark. A level up street cred at 20, but the afterlife still waits and the docks don't forget. You're tuned to Night City Chronicles. Launch is hungry 0.00G. No mercy, no brakes. Who's first? V just asked physics for mercy. Brake lights flash like a warning flare in the dark. Launch is green. V, you're off the line like a John Card dog with a flamethrower. Let's see how far you get. The pavement starts smoking. V just got schooled. Sky Marlowe's got the lead on the beer line, pulling away clean. V just asked physics for mercy and physics said, "Not today, buddy." Hard brake at 0.00G? That's not braking, that's a prayer.